Welcome to our channel, everybody. Now, folks who are under stress will benefit significantly from seeing this video. I want to keep it as simple as possible for you, so you will only be taking 1 cup of this. I'll teach you in a moment how to reduce your stress to 0 every day. Nevertheless, before I go on to explain how it works, I should note that you cannot, in reality, reduce your stress to 0 for an extended period of time. Live without a little tension as long as it is not maintained. Stress is beneficial since it makes our bodies stronger. When we subject our bodies to stress, such through exercise, for instance, if you sat on the couch with no tension, you would wither away. The issue is that prolonged stress wears out a number of your organs, and I'll just go over that quickly. The immune system is in good shape, and stress and high levels of cortisol are okay. HPA stands for hypothalamic pituitary adrenal, so when you perceive stress through your brain it goes through these different levels, and then it manifests as cortisol, allowing your body to begin responding to stress with its assistance. So cortisol kind of goes through these organs and adjusts the organs to deal with this stress. But with the immune system it basically turns off, and that makes you very susceptible to viral infections and all sorts of things. I mean, think about what happens when people get stressed out. A lot of times they get sick, right? And so stress suppresses the immune system, so that's not a good thing. Stress is very bad for the immune system. Okay, so now the stomach, you can actually develop an ulcer. You can have the acid start splashing up causing GERD. There's more gastric acid increase in the stomach, that's why you might get gastritis. So stress pretty much turns off the digestive system. Try to digest when you're under stress. It just doesn't work. Now, as a side note, stress also depletes you of vitamin B1, calcium, potassium. Now stress affects the heart by increasing the blood pressure, the heart rate, and creating a constriction of the coronary artery. Stress affects the blood sugars by turning. So stress, when you have high levels of cortisol, you hyperventilate, right? You think you're not getting enough oxygen, but you're getting too much oxygen. Now the brain, this is the last part of this puzzle. Stress both destroys certain parts of the brain, that's why it affects your sleep, your circadian rhythms with sleep, but the perception of stress coming through the brain that's activating the cortisol is controlled by this neurotransmitter called GABA. Okay, GABA is very, very, very important in relationship to cortisol. It controls this excessive amount of cortisol, so when people go through excessive amount of stress, so this remedy I'm going to talk about inhibits GABA. It blocks the enzyme that slows down the degradation of GABA, thus increasing GABA, which turns off cortisol. So these little hormones that are coming out of hypothalamus pituitary down to here are all turned off when you increase GABA. Okay, and that remedy is lemon balm, TEA. That's right, you wanted to start drinking on a regular basis lemon balm. Tea is really easy to make. All you need is one. If this information is useful to you, please click the like button, subscribe channel, to receive my most recent advice on diet and health, possibly one in the morning and possibly one in the afternoon or one little later. One of the major impacts of these phytonutrients is to enhance GABA. That's a really cool word, tranquilly. What does it do to your body? That lemon balm has over your body is that it increases tranquilly. It signifies calm, tranquil, unperturbed, and unconcerned, so it increases your tolerance to stress. It helps you to be calm. It has properties of anti-anxiety, anti-depression. It increases and elevates your mood. It does a lot of other things, but it's really, really good for reducing. It is a plant that belongs to the mint family and produced a complete remission of anxiety in 75% of people who took it, and it also showed significant sleep improvements for those people who had insomnia. Lemon balm tea is one of my favorite things. It's simple, you'll feel quick effects right away. It's very inexpensive. and it has a lot of additional health benefits as well that go the stress reduction now. Stress, you should absolutely look into what I posted right here. I thank you so much watching my video today, and as always, I wish you good health, prosperity, and happiness.